So one thing I clearly remember till now is I was going to the office and I noticed 2 to 3 people, like 2 women literally staring at me, and I did not understand what was wrong. And after some time they came to me saying Saloni, Saloni. I did not understand who is Saloni. So I thought, I don't know if there is some other Indian lady who looks similar to me, and probably this is why they are staring at me. Then later on I noticed that few other people also, they were calling me with the same name. So I went straight to one of my colleague to ask who is Saloni, and I got to know that here the Hindi serials, like Hindi series, are so popular. Like they literally have a channel where they play all the Hindi series which are played back in India. So that's why there is a girl who has long hair. I don't know, I think her complexion matches to my complexion, and that's why they thought I am Saloni, which was so funny. I still clearly remember there were so many people calling me Saloni. So Saloni here is a Hindi series which literally every family watches, and she's quite famous here. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm back with another video. So before we start, let me introduce myself to you. I am Tanushri. I live in Abidjan, which is in the west part of Africa, and I create videos on travel, music, lifestyle, and also on phases of pregnancy, parenting tips, and baby care. So if you are new to this channel, please do subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell on, because when you do that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And so let's get started. So today I am going to share my experience as a foreigner in Abidjan. So I traveled here in Abidjan 4 years back. When I came here, I was all alone. I was a foreigner and I came here to work. So I am going to share few of my experiences of being a foreigner here in Cote d'Ivoire, Abidjan. So you know, when you are a foreigner and when you come to a new country, everything you have to start is from the scratch. So yes, when I came here, I had nowhere to live, so I had to arrange a place to live, and I had no friends, so I had to start mingle up with people to make some friends. And I did not know anything about the country. So yes, it was a major challenge for me when I came here. So here in Abidjan, finding a good place to live is really challenging. Like you have to really search the place that suits your taste. So you cannot just live anywhere, because there are different kind of accommodation here. There is a studio apartment, and there are normal apartments of 2 rooms, 3 rooms, and also there are villas. So it depends on your taste, which one do you like to stay in. So yes, before even reaching here, I already started like searching, and when I reached here, I was in a hotel. So when I came here for the very first time, I spent almost 3 to 4 months here, and I spent all my time in the hotels because I did not want to stay away from my office. So I was staying there in a hotel, but it costed me a lot. So of course, because I did not know anyone, I did not want to just go and start living on my own in an apartment. So for my security, I prefer to stay in a hotel. I spent like 4 months staying in a hotel, and I spent a lot of money in it that I regret now, because there are places where everything is provided but in the lesser cost. So you need to really know and research on where to live before even. So the next thing which was really challenging for me was the language, because here literally no one, like local people who lives here, like the street vendors, supermarket, if you go to club, if you go to a restaurant, everywhere people speak French. So if you are from an Anglophone country and you are traveling to this country which is francophone, trust me, you will have a real challenge in understanding what they're saying, and you have to be really slow when you speak English, so that they understand, because many people, they don't really understand English. So sometimes you really struggle to make them understand what you want to say. So the next thing here was the transportation, because when I came here, I did not have a car or anything else to travel, so I was taking a taxi. So that you can take, one is a yellow taxi, which is a shared taxi that you share it with 3 or 4 other people. One is a red taxi which you can just take and go anywhere you want to. So the challenging thing is when you have to go somewhere, you have to explain them, and if you are not speaking French, you are speaking English, most of the taxi drivers, they don't understand. So it is really challenging, because sometimes even if you speak French with them, because of your accent they will not understand anything. So you have to really know the accent that they speak here, which brings me to the next point. But the local people, if you go to a local market, if you go to a small grocery shop, if you speak to like street market people, it is difficult to understand because they have their own accent which they use to speak French. It is not similar to the French that you learn in a school or you normally speak in office, but they have their own accent that they use, and you really have to master this accent if you have to communicate with them. So here in Abidjan the currency is franc CFA, yes, and which is completely different from the Indian currency, and it is difficult sometimes because here they really have issue with the change. So when you go to the ATM, you take out the money, so it gives you standard notes like 10,000 CFA or 5,000 CFA, or 5,000 CFA also is rare. Most of the time you get 10,000 CFA. So when you take this big notes and when you take a taxi or you go to a grocery shop, it becomes very difficult to get a change. I don't know why, but there is a real struggle to get the change here. So if you are carrying a 10,000 CFA and you are like in a red taxi, it is impossible for you to get the change, and the taxi driver will really be pissed off from you. So yes, if you are a foreigner and it's the first time for you to come in Africa, and especially in the west part of Africa, the food that they eat is completely different. The spices are different, and also if you live somewhere for a longer period of time, you cannot afford to buy every day from restaurants, so it gets difficult. But if you are a foodie and you love experimenting with different food, I'm sure you will like it. As an Indian, back in India we don't eat non-vegetarian food every day. We choose like specific days, but we really don't eat it in every meal, at least in my family. So when I came here and I saw like in every meal they serve fish, chicken, meat and eggs, I was like literally missing the vegetarian food for some time. It becomes really difficult for someone who is not used to eating non-veg every day to get used to this routine. So the next thing that I noticed here is people are really welcoming. Like when I used to go to the office, they used to greet me with a warm smile. Everyone you will see here, they might be stranger, but they will greet you for sure. So the 3 things that they often say is bonjour. Bonjour is hello. Sava is are you okay, how are you doing, and merci is thank you. So everything they will say you thank you. Whenever you will see them, they will say you bonjour, and they will for sure ask how are you doing, that is sava. So you need to know these 3 words for sure. So here in Abidjan, if the apartment is 3 floors or 4 floors, you will not find a lift. You will have to take stairs to go in any floor that you want to, which is really annoying because sometimes you get so tired you don't feel like taking the stairs to go. But I have noticed that only if the apartment is 5 floors or above, you will find a proper lift that you can take to go. So yes, it becomes quite annoying. Sometimes you are really tired and you don't want to take a lift, but you have no choice. So I still remember when I came here for the very first time, and after a month I found a really nice Indian restaurant which was really nice, where I went and I ate my proper Indian meal. So yes, I still remember, and then I discovered 2 to 3 other Indian restaurants. So yes, the best thing here is you will find all kind of restaurants like Chinese restaurant, Japanese restaurant, Indian restaurant, French restaurant, local Ivorian restaurant. So in Abidjan, the good thing is you will find all kind of restaurants, so you can just go. If you're bored of eating the same food, you can just go and explore different kind of cuisines. That I love here. So yes, being a foreigner is really challenging, but If you love traveling and if you are okay to live just anywhere in the world, this is like an adventure. You will go through your ups and downs, but at the end of the day you will just love the experience that you get. This was my experience 4 years back when I was a foreigner in this country, but I'm so happy that today it is my second home. If you like this video, do not forget to comment on it, and I will see you guys very soon with my next vlog. Bye bye.